Hello, dear friends. I hope you have enjoyed the last session about if statement. So today we're going to talk about follow-up statement. Follow-up statement is a statement that help you to execute one statement more times. So instead of writing the code for each and every statement to be printed or to be executed, what you do, you have to write one statement, then you call the statement execution more times. So follow me, that is what we're gonna do here. Let me name it. We are talking about follow-up statement. Let's make it a text. So let me first say you want to print your name 10 times. Instead of writing print 10 times, you can say for it's a keyword, var, it's a variable in range. Range is a keyword in the keyword. We say it is in range from 0 up to 10. So this is gonna count from 0 up to 9 because the last limit is not included. Means you have 10 iterations. You have to remember to put here the this the column. Then you hit enter. Just you put indentation for starting. Indentation, I mean these empty spaces before starting writing your code. Then say print welcome. Let me say what to print. Welcome to AI and the IoT online 10 times. What you do, you just run the code. You see you have printed welcome to AI and the IoT online 10 times. And this means follow-up, it's gonna helps you to execute the statement 10 times because you have the range from 0 up to 9. Let me say you want to start with 1, welcome, 2, welcome to, and so on up to 10. I can say for I can change the value with another variable in range 0 to 10. I can even want to add, I want to display 15 values. Then I say I want to print maybe var I, because I want to start by 1, I print here I plus 1, then I add the dot, point, then I say, I print again, can print welcome to AI and the IoT online. Let me learn it again. You see one statement can be executed 15 times by using a follow-up. Let me say I want to display values between 0 and 20. It means I want to display from 0 up to 19. 20 is not included. What you do is say for and say J in range. Then could you guess the range is from 0 up to 20? But remember 20 is excluded, means I have values from 0 up to 19. I put a column, then indentation. Don't forget to put indentation here, please. If you're going to put here these empty spaces, you're gonna have syntax error. Then let me print J. You see, I can print the values from 0 up to 19. Let me say what to print these values on horizontally. What you do, I say determination, I want to put on the same line, but the spacing between two numbers, let me say I have empty space. I can learn using that they are horizontally displayed. You can say I want to put the comma between two numbers. You put here comma. Do you see the comma is included? Let me say now you want to remove the comma at the last number. What you do here, you can say, let me copy and paste the same code. Then I print them here. I can say if J is equal to 19, I put here, let me print only J without comma. And I say else means if the condition is not expected, remember you have to put indentation always. Then I push here for having indentation. I print J with comma if the values are not equal to 19. Let me run it again. This I will have 0 up to 19 without the last comma. Let us display the content from list by using for loop with for loop. Let me first define a list which is equal to apple. You have orange. I have banana. And I have mango. So for displaying this content, we can say for item is a variable. You can pick any variable you want in list. So which means item is to gonna pick everything from my list. Then I say print item as a variable. So you can see the content of the list. It can work the same if it is a tuple. You can print the content. Just try to check this. You can have the content, even if it is a set, can have the similar content by using a for loop. Just you can get the content. So let me say what to display this content at horizontally. You can put your termination, what to end horizontally, and you put empty space between the display. This you can have the output at the horizontal line. So the last thing, let me say you want to display sum of numbers from 0 to 50. So if you want to display the sum of numbers from 0 to 50, first you have to define the sum at the beginning. So the sum is equal to 0. Then I say for var or even you can say number or what, for number in range. You're going to pick a number between 0 and 50. So you can put a 50 by default. If you say you put here numbers, it means by default it starts from 0. Then can say sum must be equal to. Here you can say that sum must be equal to the previous sum plus the current number. Then at the end, let us print the total sum. Say sum equal to, you have remembered this format. Can dot format, put here sum. Just you can have this sum. If you want to reduce the range, you can even want the number between, maybe let me say one of the summation of numbers between like 50 and 100. Sum of number between 50 and 100, which means from 50 up to 19, because 100 is not included. So you can put here 50 up to 100. This means what the sum of numbers between 50, but 50 is included. However, 100 is not included. Then you print the sum, so you can get the sum of them. Let me say now you want to print the average. You want to print average of numbers between 100 and 500, but 500 is included. So by default, the last number is not included. If you want the last number to be included, you have to add +1. So what I say now, sum equal to 0, because you remember for printing the average, you have to count the numbers. Then I initialize the counter, which is equal to 0. Then I say for var in range of 100 up to 501, because 500 to be included. Remember, I put indentation. Then it says sum must be equal to the sum plus the current var. Then we say the count always has to be incremented by 1. This is the same by saying count equal to count +1. Then at the end, I go out of the for loop for printing the sum. Say sum equal to, I can put here sum, and I say average must be equal to the sum divide the total number of the values, which is held by count. Then I print the average by average equal to, print here average. You see we have the sum is don't forget to go out of loop after computing the loop, because everything inside or within for loop statement, it's gonna be executed multiple times. Guys, this is the end of the session. Thank you for being with us. Please don't forget to subscribe, to share, and click on a like. Let us meet in the next session. Thank you.